Welcome to the next episode of Two Pizzas in a Pod.
Cast.
You,
That was really good timing.
the timing was perfect.
That was really good.
I have
I've
nothing.
been working on it at home.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm trying to like recite it. You know what I mean? I haven't had one right yet.
Yep.
So hopefully this will be like the closest one. We got producer Nick says yes.
Let's get the producer Nick.
It was definitely better timing the past couple of weeks. So
I
It
still
couldn't have been any worse.
well,
no.
my favorite still is the one when he yelled it.
Yeah.
That was still my favorite.
Oh, that was my singing era.
Yes, when you showed us your singing
Inspired by my future ex-wife, Sabrina Carpenter.
future ex-wife.
Sorry, I'm taking your woman.
Just make sure you don't sign a prenup.
You can't say that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Don't sign a prenup. That way you can get half the cash.
I'm in it for love. Love Island.
She'll make him sign it.
Love Island.
We got a light crew today.
We do. So
It is the middle of August.
yeah, so we gave it. Yeah, we do. So it's only the three of us today. We got myself, my favorite co-host Justin. I'm Scott. Nick, the producer. Say hi,
No
Nick.
longer juice box.
No longer juice box.
Are you CEO today too?
Yeah.
Because Juliana's on vacation.
Interim CEO.
Okay, interim CEO. Enjoy New Hampshire. Well-deserved break.
Yeah.
Mel's gonna be upset again.
She's a busy bumblebee, so.
She is a busy little bumblebee. Well, I mean, it's been a 3 weeks. She was here. We did so now it's just like she was trusted us. She said, "Okay, you guys did good when you weren't there."
Yeah.
Even though we talked about we talked, we went off. We didn't go off too crazy. We actually did good with the swears. So Candy and your friends.
We did a lot. I'm telling you. I think we've cleaned it up.
What was it? 2-3 weeks ago now.
3 weeks ago. Yep.
When we were talking about it, I feel like we didn't swear that much.
It might have been the Catholic school episode too, though.
No, the Catholic school episode. We were going. The mouths were pretty bad on that one.
We were pretty bad.
Yeah, we were pretty bad.
Oh man,
So I mean,
a therapy session.
But part one, we weren't that bad. I feel like we didn't swear at all.
so let's thank our sponsors. We are brought to you by
First and foremost, Luigi's Pizzeria.
Luigi Pizzeria.
Which is, I mean, I might be biased, but I think it's the best pizza place.
I'm 100% with you on that one.
I really do.
It definitely is.
It is. So 616 Winthrop Ave in Beachmont Revere.
Where'd you get that shirt, by the way?
Well, this shirt actually I got from.
Oh, actually, we can't get that shirt anymore.
So, so this is actually
That's one of one.
Yeah, there we go. I can't see from
wow.
the microphone. This is a one of one. I got the special one here.
You wear it well.
Thank you very much.
That one we are not able to put on the website for purchase, but you can purchase the Fiji version of the Luigi shirt from luigis.itemorder.com. Or if you want the famous pizza shirt, come and see us at Luigi's too.
And who do we thank for that?
Oh, our buddy Rich.
Rich, we love you as always. Thank you for supporting us.
Great. He made this shirt for me too. I know I've worn it a few times, but
I love that
I
shirt.
try to wear this one on the
It was my
island.
favorite.
This is the one I really want to wear on the island. But then
The long sleeve?
well, for night, like I was like, I'll
Gotcha.
sleep in it, whatever. Like it would never be like I was never cold. I know like we've addressed this.
Yeah.
But like it would dip in like I don't know, like the low 60s, like maybe high 50s. And everyone was like this, like shivering. I'm like, this is great. Like,
That's
this
nice.
is
Yeah.
I would love that. Are you kidding me? Like that was like, and then in the daytime when it was like the mid to high 80s, I'm like, this is like the nicest day back home. And this is like every day for Fijians. So.
Was it humid? No.
Not really. Like it wasn't like oppressive, like by any like Florida is like, especially like around this time. Like if you were to go there, you do
Oh yeah.
in August.
Oh yeah.
He loves the humidity.
Oh, he's amazing.
He
He's
loves
the
the
only
humidity.
person on earth.
You know what the good thing is? Going bald, you don't have to worry about your hair frizzing up.
Nope, that's the best part.
We still might have to have him committed though.
We might.
Why do you like humidity?
I don't know. It just like reminds me of like vacation, like going to Florida.
Yeah, but if you live in it, you're gonna get sick of it.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Oh,
It's just like the air will hit you. Like you'll walk out of like wherever you're going, like supermarket,
Yeah.
doing errands, like even out of your car, and like you just feel like the
Isn't
air
it
is heavy.
not, especially here, because it gets humid here. Like we do live.
It does get humid here,
We do
yeah.
live in a very humid
has been
part of
humid,
the
too.
country.
Yeah.
When you just sit outside by the pool or on the beach, it's fucking. Excuse me.
It's okay, as long as we don't do it a lot.
Might be a new
It's
record.
humid.
Well, I've been like to like Vegas, and I've been to like Southern California, where like it's hot, but it's a dry heat.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
to me it's much more enjoyable. And I feel like only like old people like complain about the weather. Like every time they're like, "Oh, the humidity is like 86% today." Like I don't know what the fuck that means.
I have no clue what that
I
means.
just go outside and I'm like, "Oh wow, it's really humid today."
Yeah,
Like
right.
that's my scale. Yeah, it feels thick.
Yeah, the famous thing. Oh, it's not the heat; it's your humidity.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean anything to me.
You know what I mean, well, it's 99 degrees.
I do because that's an old man thing to say, and that's just kind of the thing to go with. Like
Yeah,
you know,
So you hearing that from somebody who's younger than me is just like, oh wow, it's wild.
Yeah.
so today's episode is part 2, the ones we've loved and the ones we've lost, because there was a lot more we needed to talk about. You know,
Too
we had,
much more.
We had the couple 3 weeks off with Julie. Julie gets mad at us when we talk hockey, so we.
It kind of worked out well that she went on
did, so it
vacation
kinda
this
worked
week.
out.
She likes hockey too, which is one thing she likes against the guys. And there's some good-looking gentlemen.
Well, I mean,
Play,
yeah, but we can give her that. But she gets mad at us when we're talking about it too much on here, and she leaves. So at least she was
Yeah, she doesn't.
she's a busy
She's
bumblebee.
very strategic as a person, but she hates when we talk about like sports strategy and.
I think I don't know if I don't want to say she feels left out, but she doesn't have as much because we love what she contributes.
She knows players too. Like when we watch the games at Luigi's.
Yeah.
She definitely
She'll
does.
know
She
like the
pays
lineups.
attention. She,
But
like,
did you know she's a Rangers fan?
Stop
alright,
it.
So she's not a Rangers fan.
Wait,
She's-
what?
She is a Rangers fan.
She's not like a diehard. She can't name one person on the Rangers.
Okay.
outside Of like,
All right. I got a little nervous.
If Henrik Lundqvist was still playing him, because he's a handsome guy.
He is a handsome guy. He is a
Likes
very
the
handsome man.
Rangers, which I agree with her. I think they have one of the best uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
But she likes them because of the uniforms.
I'm gonna say, I mean, that's one thing I do enjoy is like I like the Bruins logo. I like the way it is.
I love the new one.
The
Yes.
new one.
I love
People.
the new one.
It's funny you say that. People say, "Well, what do they change?"
Everything.
I mean, that,
Sports is having this whole like throwback modernization.
Yeah.
Of their uniforms. I'm all for it.
It's so nice.
It's so every team that's going back to their old style but with a modern twist.
yep.
And
keep
the
doing
away
it.
logo is different from the home logo.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
that's when they did those, and I already got some shit for this.
Yeah.
That Centennial year,
Yep.
a few seasons ago,
Yeah.
the jerseys with the Centennial crest, the Centennial logo,
Yeah.
and the sparkles in it.
Yeah.
Those jerseys were absolutely incredible. I love
those
every
jerseys.
single one of
really?
those
See, I'm
jerseys.
in the
Oh my God.
minority, but the only thing that threw me off with those was just the sparkly gold.
People did not like the sparkles, and they did not like how many stripes were on the shirt. But
Yeah.
the stripes represented how many Stanley Cups they had won.
Yes, no, I like the stripes. It was
So-
just that if they just did it what they did now with the colors,
They
I
looked
would've been-
so good.
but
Like
they
the
were
collar,
still good.
I like the
patch. I
yeah,
loved it.
I
I thought
love
it was awesome.
I love the sparkles. I thought that just kind of made the shirt pop.
I'm glad they didn't stick with the sparkles though.
Oh, I wish they did. I really do. I think it would have been cool. I'm telling
Honestly,
you.
if they go back now, they have to go back to yellow socks. But I think they've hit it out
Yeah.
of the park with.
Well, they start training camp like a month from today, I think. So we'll
Yeah.
find out if they do the
Yeah.
yellow socks. But I'm all in for the logo. I love that logo.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I wish they brought back, Meth Bear.
Yes.
They did not
Yes.
bring back Meth Bear, and I love Meth Bear. Meth
But
Bear
that
is
was
like
like-
so cool.
That was their third jersey a couple seasons ago,
No,
right?
that was the Pooh Bear.
That was
Meth
Pooh-
Bear.
The Pooh Bear.
That's the Meth Bear.
Meth Bear. That's Meth Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, the old.
That's
oh,
not
okay,
I don't know if it's
okay.
the proper term, but that's what.
Yeah, that's what they would call it. I think it's great. Like it's on. I have a hat. They did a few seasons ago like a night for each era of the Bruins, like lunch pail era, like the old days, Return of a Champion,
yep.
stuff like that. But they had
right.
the '80s. They had Meth Bear, so I got a hat. It was great. Like I always loved that logo, and it's
Awesome.
like so cool. So
I wish they go back to white home and dark colors away.
that's another thing too. They're talking about doing that.
I think that's
like
I-
white home.
Why did they go
jerseys.
away from that?
I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea.
Just-
I was a big opponent against that.
I think it was post-lockout.
I liked colors being home, but now as I'm just getting older, I really think white should be.
I love the white home jerseys.
Yeah, I do
They're
too.
so
I
nice.
think it's a cleaner look. It's I don't know. It's just I'm
Especially with the new logo. I'm telling you,
That'll look
they did a
slick.
good job.
My favorite throwback, not throwback, but third alternate was the Dallas Stars. They're black with that lime, green they
Oh, the
use.
neon one?
Yeah,
You like those?
I love those
You
shirts.
didn't
I might be in the minority here.
I liked the symbol. I think they have a cool symbol, but just the outline of Texas, I think.
Well,
I
I'm
love
biased
that.
because, and maybe we could put like a in the YouTube video like an overlay of this. The
Yeah.
Dallas
Oh.
Stars jersey, but like the piping on the bottom of the jersey was a star.
That's my all-time favorite.
That was such a cool jersey.
Remember how scored the infamous?
Oh yes, that's
Stanley,
right. Yes.
Like I've never seen a jersey like that.
No, those were
and like the two-tone, like it would go from green to black or from white to green.
Yep.
I'm telling you, Scott. Like
I think the worst
so
thing that happened
cool.
to sports from then to like now that we're going back to this old school style was the simplification of everything. It was so boring. Like Tampa Bay, they went from I loved their black and blue and gray sweaters where they had the actual logo. Then they went to just the black and the blue and white, and it's just the simple bolt with the circle through. Like, why? Why'd you simplify?
But I think it can be dangerous, though. I think you can do too much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I think a lot of teams have done like everyone talks about like the fisherman jersey from the Islanders, which like I didn't think was like.
Oh, I remember those where they had the
literally a fisherman on.
Yeah, they were good.
But people like. That was such a topic of like controversy, and like Buffalo's had some like bad ones, but then they've gone back to like their original logo.
Yeah,
with the blue, the black, red, and or no.
They're still doing the blue with the that was their throwback.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
But that original, they had one. They called it like the Buffa slug. It looked like a fucking slug, like a yellow slug, and I'm like, this has nothing to do like with the team. Like it makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I think like when you get too ambitious with that, I think the Bruins have done a good job. I think like Detroit has done a good job.
Yes.
Teams like that, the Rangers, like Montreal, like as much as I hate that team, like they've always kept the logo consistent. Yeah, and they have a great uniform.
Montreal has kept with tradition. They haven't really swayed far away. Do you know way back when the Oilers did Todd McFarlane, who did Spawn, designed one of their logos.
Yeah.
I had that.
I didn't know that.
I had that jersey way back when.
Which jersey was it?
It looked like a sprocket. It looked like a sprocket.
The gear jersey?
The gear jersey.
Yeah.
It was like an oil drop with the
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Sorry, I was thrown off that you know who Todd McFarlane is.
I do know who Todd McFarlane is. Yes, I used to collect. He does hockey figurines.
Does he really?
He does, and I used. Go ahead. Sorry.
Who did Spawn?
Yes, he came out. He does a toy collection.
Yeah.
And he does the most amazing, realistic toy collection you've ever seen.
You still have those?
Unfortunately, like an idiot, I do not. I had his first 6 runs of them. I collected them.
Yeah.
And I took them out of the box because I didn't.
Oh my god, I remember it. You used to have them in your guys' was it the computer room?
Yep, downstairs. When we lived in Reservoir Ave, I had them all down there.
Yeah,
and like an idiot, I threw them out.
Yeah.
I wasn't a bright person. I'm not.
Hey, when I was little, I used to cut the tags off Beanie Babies, so I can't. My mother was so mad. She's like, "Keep the tag on," and I'm just like, "Why would you want a tag on your toy?" Not realizing, like, hey, dude, like it was like a crazy collector's.
My grandmother collected Beanie Babies, and we still have the Disney ones at Nana's house, at Bruno's house.
Really?
We have them there, yeah. But Todd McFarlane did them. So they started that long time ago. The Oilers did that with Todd McFarlane.
Yeah, that jersey was sick. It was the gear. And
that
was
a nice jersey.
One.
Navy blue and a lighter blue. Yeah.
I think they tried to bring that back too as a.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that
recently.
I think it was on the whole.
But like that, I think was tasteful. It's so like reminded you of like the Oilers. I think like some teams though, like they just like.
Can I get your opinion on the Mammoth?
The jerseys?
Yeah.
I think the color scheme is nice. It looks like when you went into like the NHL video games and like you created a club with your friends and you played online. It looked like one of those like default logos.
Wait, what's the Mammoth? Help me out.
They were the hockey club.
That's their name?
The Mammoth.
Yeah, the Mammoth.
So they were originally dead set on Yeti.
But they couldn't because of
Yeti,
not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Is
that actually true though?
Yeah, no, it's
really
copyright. It's got to be copyright, actually, right?
Insane.
They would not allow it, which I was because I thought Yeti was a great idea.
Well, I mean, it's symbolic of Utah.
Arizona, but
well, speaking of too busy, do you think Arizona shirts? Like some of their shirts were quite busy.
They got crazy.
They went crazy.
So I was a big fan of how do you pronounce it?
Kachina.
Yeah. Big fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't a big fan when they brought him back. I don't know why. I really liked.
I like the purple ones.
I may be.
The purple ones.
Was cool.
Yeah, it's a nice color.
That's a cool color.
It is a nice color. I may be a minority for this, but when they made it to the Western Conference Final, just like that.
2012.
I liked. It was just simple. It was just the coyote symbol. It was
a cool symbol.
Fox red and white. I like those.
My buddy lives in Arizona. My buddy Kurt. He was a huge hockey fan. I remember like this was still like the year after we won the cup.
Yep.
Like the Bruins were still like really, really, really good.
Yep.
And he was going to those games. I was like, bro, like just enjoy this, because you never know like when it's gonna come back. And I was like, I've seen some like shit like with the Bruins, and then I finally seen him win. Like, you know, not even like, I'm no disrespect to you. Like you've been through like literally like the warpath. Like, we had an easy comparative to your father and my mother. Like they've had their fandom tested.
Yes.
But I was like, dude, like just enjoy it. Like being like, be present for this, because it is a cool thing. Like your team is one of the last 4 teams to win the Stanley Cup. And that was it. Like they never made it back to that. And then his fucking favorite team ends up moving.
Yeah, that's awful.
So it's awful. Like and it sucks because you see fans like that in certain cities, and whether it's like a management problem or like the league or just like whatever, there's always like issues with like financials or whatever.
Yeah, right.
And then seeing the team leave, that just sucks as somebody who supports them.
You know what bothers me? Like they because I feel like Phoenix had a good fan base and good.
They did, and it's a huge city. Like I remember, it was actually his wedding. We were going to meet him for like lunch or dinner. It was one of the days after the wedding.
Yeah. And
I was on one side of Phoenix. He was on the other side, and he sent me like the name of like this like sports bar we were going to go to, and I was like, bro, like that's an hour away. Yeah. And like I could not comprehend like driving an hour in a city and being in the same city. That is crazy to me.
Oh, is Phoenix that big?
It's that big, and it just like the sprawl is huge, and they have so many transplants from up north, from colder areas, who love hockey anyway.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to the market. I think it's like you might need to fact check this, like the 4th or 5th biggest TV market in the U.S.
Okay, I can fact check.
I think so.
I actually talking about fact check. 2 weeks ago, this has been sitting with me all this time. The jockey tax.
Was that? Oh, that was
3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
that was 3 weeks ago.
Excuse me.
So you're really speedy with the fact check, getting us the information.
I'm no Juliana.
He was doing his homework. I had to give him credit.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least he stuck with it. I'll give him that. Yeah, we'll give him that.
It's tough, but so what I found. So what I found. Now I could be wrong. I'm not Juliana.
Mm-hmm.
The jockey tax is only applied, but sorry, not jockey.
The jock.
Tax.
Can I say we can talk horses?
It's
I love horses.
Only
we can.
applied. Which when you first said it, I was like, I thought it was the horse thing, but I guess not.
No, like jock, like an athlete.
Yeah, it's only in California, the state of California.
No, it's a city thing too. I'm gonna fact check you. Sorry.
Yeah, I know you're right.
Because I know that Boston has one for sure.
No,
Michelle
right.
Wu put it in.
What I'm reading here is, for instance, the state of California has.
It might be a state thing too, though, but just there.
It is a state-to-state thing, but I don't think all states employ.
Not all states have it. Like I think Washington State doesn't, or something. They have something. I know they don't have income, like a state income tax.
Yeah.
But they might not have a jock tax either. But the city of Boston for sure has one.
Has a jock tax.
And I remember, like Jaylen Brown, I think he tried to like advocate against it. And I mean, they're making a ton of money.
Yeah, they are.
Like literally. But it's also like you're seeing so much of the money just like go to like a fund or like whatever it is. Hopefully, it's like going to a cause or something, or like rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Or like revitalize like the parks, like for the kids in the city, stuff like that. Like I just don't want to see it. Like
it's pretty high. So it's state to state. So the NHL does fall underneath the jock tax bracket, and it's not just games. It's duty days. So all duty days. So practices, travel days.
Oh, get on!
Oh, really?
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought it was you got to physically just like play a game. And you got hit with the tax for that. I didn't know it was like travel days too.
I guess I would assume they consider that as work hours, like if you travel.
Damn, imagine going out to like a team dinner. You got to take meal tax, and like, oh, there's my jock tax too.
Because I don't. Like, I would assume they don't like fall under a 40-hour work week as professional athletes.
No, because they
have a set schedule. I'm sure. Like they have practice at like 11. They have like training sessions. They have to like do team meetings,
but they're union
stuff like that.
They're
the players' union,
so they get like health insurance and all that shit.
Yeah, right.
Aftercare, all that stuff.
So I would assume.
Is that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you.
You're good.
Is that tax just for hockey players or all athletes?
All athletes.
All athletes. Okay.
Yeah.
So NHL does fall underneath.
Do you know what the percentages in Boston? I have you like all over the place. I'm sorry.
No,
I asked about TV
market.
market.
It's good.
Yeah, let's get going. So in 3 weeks you'll get that answer.
All right. Let's homework.
So we were just talking about so much stuff 2-3 weeks ago that.
In his defense, it is the skeleton crew this week.
He's the
engineer, the CEO, the fact checker.
He's doing everything.
He's getting our daily question.
The ship is not going straight right now. because the engineer isn't here.
Yeah.
The
boat is not moving?
No, it's moving. It's just I'm at the helm. So
Is it spinning?
It's going to the left instead of the right instead of going forward. That's all right.
We don't have the fact check bell because Juliana's not here.
Well, no, that's hers. So in her defense, that is her thing.
She
so we're gonna
using the bell though. This week on
She
vacation.
could be, yeah. So she could be using.
Hopefully,
the bell.
she's in good enough shape to work this Sunday.
Oh, that's something between her and the boss.
I'll make sure she's there. I'll make sure she's there. This is actually pretty tough trying to find this jock tax from Massachusetts.
You do that. We'll discuss, and you just 3 weeks come back to us, and we'll be all good.
Yeah, I got you.
We'll be all good. So we were talking a couple 3 weeks ago. We were talking about it, and so what I was going to say to you guys about transplanting, about hockey markets, because it kind of came into my head when you guys were a little while just discussing that. Like, it's funny because you would never expect a Florida team to hockey to blow up like that. Because Florida is more like a vacation state, and then like a retirement state. That's
the
what
last thing I think
Florida.
of when I think of Florida is ice. Like literally the last
100%, yeah. And all of a sudden, it's like a huge market.
It's been crazy.
I mean, it helps when you win the Stanley Cup 2 years in a row, but I mean,
which is good.
That helps.
Have this fucking juggernaut of a team.
Yeah, but Boston has always been a sports town.
No matter
Hands
what,
down.
even if the teams are awful.
Original 16.
Original 16.
100 years.
Was the Red Sox an original MLB team? There's a lot of history.
I believe so. I think it was them, the Cardinals. The Athletics were around forever too. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know a lot about
I don't
that.
think the Patriots were an original team.
Dodgers.
But there was a Boston.
No, they were an AFL expansion kind of thing. I think or something like that. They were the Boston Patriots for a while. Imagine playing football at Fenway Park. They did that.
That's crazy.
Eastern.
Cool, yeah.
The whole thing was nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Well, I mean, they do that now, which I think is cool. Like, they play football. They do football events in there.
Yeah, they have a college football bowl game, which I've been dying
Fenway
to
Bowl.
adjust
Yeah,
to.
we should do that this year.
But
The issue with that, it's always the worst weather of the year. It's always January 3rd or December 27th.
Yep.
It's 20, but it's not even the cold. It will always rain that day.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how it will rain because it's below freezing. Yet it will rain and sleet.
Because it knows that we want to go.
Yeah, exactly. And it's always I don't know, fill in the blank here, North Carolina versus what, Rutgers or something?
Yeah,
it's something like that.
Any college football you don't enjoy, but
I love college football too.
I like to see
But you're gonna freeze your ass off for 2 teams that
I'd
6 and 7 and 7 and 5.
I'd much rather see a BC team play
Yeah, I agree. I think
you went to the BC. Was it BC Clemson in Fenway or something? It was something. It was a big game in Fenway that BC hosted. Maybe you didn't go.
I went to Harvard Yale there, which was cool.
Oh, that's a cool
That was
game.
cool.
That's amazing.
That was Yale won that one. Yeah, but it was a weird setting because Harvard Stadium is so iconic. It's built after the Roman Coliseum.
Yep.
It looks like that. The NHL was actually going to do a Centennial Classic for the Bruins against the Canadians outdoors there.
Really?
They scrapped it. I don't know why. I think that would have been
that would have been amazing.
It would have been such a cool setting too.
That would've been
The backdrop. But they were renovating the stadium that year, and it was Harvard's turn to host. So every year Harvard will host.
Yep.
The next year Yale will host, and back and forth. So Yale hosted the year before. Harvard started construction on the stadium. They didn't finish in time.
Yeah.
So they did it again. They moved it to Fenway.
Yep.
And then Yale hosted again while they were finishing the construction. And then the year after that, they just canceled the season because it was COVID.
Oh, okay.
So they lucked out.
Yeah.
Those bastards.
What's the rivalry there?
The rivalry?
Yeah. So I know they hated it.
I mean, as much as you could hate, an Ivy League school.
You read a Steinbeck book. He talks was the Catcher in the Rye.
I think it was like back then. It's still a big. I mean, it's definitely for Division One.
It's not even the fucking Eels in Connecticut.
FCS. Yeah, I mean, and this is another thing too. I talked about this pretty recently. When I got into Yale, people were telling me around here who either had this briefly went to college or never had the opportunity to go to college.
Yeah.
They were we're never going to see you again. And I'm yes, you will. Get in your car and drive 2.5 hours southwest.
Yeah.
You will see me. Or take the train. I'll pick you up at the station.
Yeah.
It's not that far away.
It's not far at all. And they made it seem I was going to the other side of the world and
something. Yeah.
Yeah, or like cross country or something like that. Like they could not comprehend that like I could potentially go to school in in a different state.
You got stuck on that one.
I got stuck. And there goes my degree.
And this is what Yale produces.
That's what Yale produces.
Oh, yeah.
Classic example.
You were really happy about the weather down there.
Oh my God. It rained, I think it was 356 days out of 365.
That sounds very promising. That's
it was
beautiful.
insane.
Yeah.
It was totally insane. And like every day, there would be certain puddles that would pool because the campus was so old.
Yeah, it's an old campus.
So old. So like the stonework, I mean, it's impossible to restore.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's no way you can even do the work. So there would just be, like, pools of water that would accumulate, and you would just have to, like, walk through them. And everyone's like, oh, we just do it. I'm like, this is nuts. You go to class soaking wet and sit there for, I would have seminars for, like, 2 hours sometimes, 3 hours, and you're sitting there, like shivering. Yeah.
Because you're soaking wet.
Because you're legitimately soaking wet. But the Long Island Sound, you're right on the Long Island Sound, and the weather pattern is just, like, it's crazy. It's awful.
It's like Seattle.
It is awful. We didn't get much
Oh my
snow,
God, that's
though.
crazy.
Yeah.
We did not get much snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think it's like similar to like a Seattle effect. It was definitely colder than Seattle.
Yeah.
But you didn't get a ton of snow. You got a lot of like wind-driven rain.
Okay.
And it made it for like miserable days.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a
Great
great
time.
You were there for what? 2.5 years?
2 years.
That's a
2 years. I mean,
That's exciting.
the academics were great. But like, if you're looking to like, you know, a UV index over like 3, like, do not go to Yale.
So I have a question because I know when you were deciding, it was between Yale and Vanderbilt.
It's actually between a few more too.
Was it really?
So I got some money at different schools. I got it at Miami, which I am very glad I did not attend.
Oh, Miami would have been gorgeous.
I think I would have failed out in like a week. Literally. Like I would have had so much fun, but like my head would not have been in it. I think it's good to like go to college like the Michigans or like the Northeast, something like that, because like it focuses you, like you have to study. Like there's not much else to do, especially like, you know, September's like was really nice in New Haven.
Yep.
October was nice, but then after that it was like, all right, like, this is downhill until May.
Fucking raining.
So so I'm like, let's just like go to the library and like hunker down. Miami, when I took the tour, I was like, the coffee was great. There was a bar on campus. Like everyone looks like a model. Like they could cast Love Island right there and just pull like 12 people and be like, all right, we're going to the villa.
Yeah, dorms leading out to the beach.
It was great. It was unbelievable. I'm telling you, the campus was beautiful. The sports were great.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, they're powerhouses.
It was awesome. It was like everything you would want, like in a dream college, and like you could not beat the weather. The weather was fantastic. Like my parents definitely would have visited me like way too often. Yeah, for sure. So it would have been great, but like, oh man, my head. I don't know. It would have been like very tempting to like
that
go
was
off
in your
track.
final like choices.
Well, it was between that. I got some money at I think it was Duke. Vanderbilt, Rice in Houston. We're gonna take a look at there. We got money at Tulane. So like all like really good schools, but like in the South. So I was like, I'll get some good weather. It's still like good academics.
Right.
So my mother and I had planned a trip. We were gonna just like stop in each city, fly into one, and just like rent a car and just like drive. Because I had never really seen like that area, like other than Florida. I have never been to like the Gulf states or anything like that. It's in New Orleans, yeah, and they're all like very good schools. And then we had the tickets like already to be booked. We had like travel plans, and my mother's really good about like scheduling all that stuff. Like we work well together. I heard from Yale, and my dad goes, "You are not going on that trip. You are going to this school," and that was it.
Frank put his foot down.
Yeah,
that's it. Good
for him. But I mean, in his defense, like that was it. It's a really good school. Yeah, and I like USC. I got into with some money. I got into Amherst College, Brown. Like really good places.
I mean, you got into school.
It was nuts.
Yeah, it was very.
It was nuts.
Very much.
Like every week, I was getting a packet with like a t-shirt. Oh, SMU too. We're gonna tour SMU in Dallas.
That's another great.
Yeah, because they had a really good program. It was like you would do your undergrad and then you would get a law degree too, and they would like expedite it, so you get both at once.
Wow.
So I was like, this is awesome. That's what I want to do.
They were building their football program. But
yeah, that's all he cares about. See.
Yeah, well,
he's looking for his next NCAA.
I was thinking like Tulane, they're okay, but SMU, they're starting to. I mean, granted, they were fine to high holy hell, but it was.
As we know, my co-host is wicked smart.
Yeah, he is wicked smart.
But yeah, like even just to like see those places, like would have been so cool. I did see Miami. I did tour that. That was on a trip. I went to go see my grandfather, so I drove I flew into Miami and then I drove across to go see him.
Yep.
But that was like the one campus I got to see, which was really.
It was
really
beautiful.
Nice. It was incredible.
Ridiculous.
It was absolutely incredible, and it was like, I think we were down there in April, so like the weather was like just starting to get like hot, but like it was just so nice. It was so nice. It was incredible. Like you're walking around the campus, you're seeing like palm trees with coconuts. I'm just like, this is
I know, like, right,
this is nuts.
Yeah,
and that kind of goes back to this.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Like you see that, and the winters here are just so long.
Miserable.
Like when you go to work, you wake up, it's dark. When you get home, it's dark.
Yeah.
Like you never see the sunlight.
100%. Yeah.
Like Luigi's too. At least like I don't have to be in until like 10 some days. So it's like, I'll just see the sun for like a little bit, and then it'll go down at like 3 o'clock, and it's like, oh shit, I pitch black until I wake up.
So I mean, that is a good point. Like,
it's a big draw.
It's a big draw. We don't have that draw here.
No,
I mean, there's talks now. I mean, we've all read the papers and we've seen the sports saying that we possibly could get McDavid next year.
Oh my god!
Because we may have the salary cap for it.
Connor, if you listen to this, please come.
How far-fetched is that? In your opinions, how far-fetched is that?
Well, I think we have. All right, so we're a historical city, obviously Boston.
Yep.
Historical franchise.
Uh-huh.
I think recently with all this fucking three coaches getting fired, the management problems, draft problems, there's pros and cons that come into Boston. Right now, I don't think we're a great free agency place to land.
Well, Justin had said this in another episode that we would more apt to see a new Pope than a new coach in Boston.
Like legitimately, when you do the stats.
Yeah. But that changed.
Yeah.
And that to me says you're an uncertain franchise.
Currently, we totally
like
the whole post like Chara Bergeron era.
Right. I mean, they got rid of Claude. But I agreed with that. I didn't. I loved Claude. I liked him a lot. I loved him as a coach. But
I'm okay with that because they replaced him with Butch.
Oh, I hands down, Butch was phenomenal.
I'm going to tell you right now, and Jake DeBrusk is probably one of my more favorite players, and he had a huge role into why Butch was fired. I think that was the start of the downfall of the Boston Bruins.
We talked about that before, and I agree with that. And I'm pissed off because DeBrusk is a good hockey player.
Yeah.
But my thing with DeBrusk is you're a professional athlete. Act accordingly.
I mean, it seems like he did lose the room a little bit, but like it's more on the players at that point because Butchie,
took out of my mouth.
Is I mean, he's one of the better coaches in the league.
I mean, you're adults. First of all, you're adults. You're playing a professional sport.
Yeah.
So if your coach yells at you and you get a little butthurt, you're a professional athlete.
That's what you need. Look at Paul Maurice. He fucking rips them new ones. He's a tough guy.
Look at Torts.
Tough. I mean,
he's a maniac. I love his press conference.
I love him.
They're hilarious.
I would say Torts is one of what he did to get Philadelphia back on track, and they fired him because you don't really but plus, I mean, does he go over the line sometimes more than sometimes? 100%. Who did they just sign Rick Tocchet?
I think he's with the Flyers. Yeah,
I think he.
Which I think that's a great. I think Vancouver's stupid for letting him go.
Well, they kept saying he was on doing like broadcast television, like the was it TNT?
Yeah.
Who Tocchet was?
Yeah, he was on the panel, stuff like that, and they kept saying like, oh, like his former coach, but he won't be former for so long. I'm like, what the fuck do they know? And then and
then all of a sudden
they did the same thing.
They got him in there.
We interviewed him. Boston interviewed him.
Yeah.
Like they honestly thought they had a shot.
He was one of my top candidates to come to Boston.
You know what's crazy though with the coaching in the NHL? Like it's very rare to see like a Cassidy break into it.
Exactly.
It's mostly like I don't even know like what to compare it to. It's like the same like dating pool, and you're not like branching out and meeting other people.
Yeah,
it's just like everyone's kind of like
cycle through.
Yeah, you just kind of like a speed dating. Like I'm with this person for like 2 years, and then it's like all right, well now break up. This person moves on to another team, and then you bring somebody else in.
Yeah,
and it just like keeps going around.
And I think that's a big reason as to why these teams they can't break the hump because they cycle through the same 5 coaches. I
give the Bruins credit though for trying to hire internally primarily. I think that's a really good idea. To be honest with you,
I wasn't on board with the Marco Sturm hiring. Sorry.
I was just going to ask that question to the both of you. I was going to present that to see what we think about it.
I'll give him a shot.
I mean, it can't be any worse.
It's better than going after like a Torts or.
And we talked about Sack. I don't think Sacco ever had like a fair shot at it.
I'm a very big Joe Sacco fan. I like him. I think he did the best he could do at what he was handed.
Yeah.
And I wish they gave him a shot to actually show what he could do with his own team.
But I think they're setting him up for failure.
100%. 100%.
Even coming into this season, what the hell they are giving.
And the injuries too. I mean, like you can defend that. Like they did not have a full roster. Like they were playing with 3 or 4 D-men for a while.
I know you hate Lindholm, but losing him.
And he plays every night. I'm not a fan of his at all. Like that's not.
He's one of our top defenders.
Yeah, which is another
him the whole season,
concerning issue.
And losing McAvoy was a huge thing. He's going to be the backbone to our defense for a long time.
He's gonna.
You're not a fan?
As you notice, I've also gone silent.
I think I lost the room here. I think I just lost the room here. Like, holy crap.
I think he's the backbone of the defense, but by default. I think there's nobody else there, so he had to be it. Mm-hmm. And I think he's a good player for sure.
Yeah. He's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
But
I think there's like a level, though.
They don't perform.
I don't think he's a number one guy.
Okay, he's a number one guy for the
Bruins.
Yeah.
And that's like not a fault of his, by the way. He's done like all that he can, I think. I just think it's like, and we go back to what we talked about in the first part of this. That was a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
There's a very significant like development issue that needs to be addressed, because you can't keep drafting these guys and saying we're going to develop them, and then, like you said, the rule changes constantly. It doesn't make any sense. It's not fair to the players. It's not fair to the team. It's not fair to the fans who are supporting the team.
There's a lot of good players that the Bruins let slip through because they just
so many. We could have a whole podcast on that.
Yeah.
And I might go insane.
Now, whose fault is that? The development staff's fault? Is that upper management?
I think it's the development, to be honest with you. But I also think that, and this goes back to like the draw. So like I was drawn to Miami just because like this is like for a quality of life thing. Like obviously I'd rather live in Miami than friggin' Southern Connecticut.
Yes.
No offense to anyone who lives in Southern Connecticut. The food is great. The food is fantastic. But I need like the sun. I need the water. I love the beach. All that kind of stuff. Like that's a great setting. And I think the draw for the Bruins has been for so long, and we did mention this, is the culture. And it's like everyone buys in. Everyone works hard every day. We take less money to come here.
Yep.
You're not gonna become like, and granted, this is in perspective. You won't become rich. Like they're all getting paid millions.
No, yeah.
But you can get more money in other places.
Yeah.
And it's like we all stick together. That was kind of the mentality. But when you trade your captain, that argument holds absolutely no water. Like literally thrown out the window. And it's like if you can replace him, what's to say they'll just like say like, oh, like tell me all this stuff, sweet talk you, and then like you're gone in a year anyway.
Right. But can I just say something real quick before I lose it?
Yeah.
I think we lost our culture long before that happened.
That's actually, I want to backbone off that. Do you think that started with when they didn't re-sign Chara? I get it, he was old, but
I think it did. Because Chara was a fixture. I love Chara. He did phenomenal for us.
They brought him in to change the franchise around.
And he did that.
He did
do that. He was the epitome of a Bruins. Boston Bruin. He was it. And I think, honestly, yes, I agree. He was old. I understand that.
Yes.
He started to not play up to his caliber towards the last 2 years.
He scored a lot of goals, though.
He did.
Only he did.
He wasn't.
Please, if he is listening, he will kill me.
Please, Chara, we love you.
I love you, Chara. And he's a warrior. The guy played with a broken jaw.
Dude, can we talk about that for a minute?
That's insane.
That whole 2019 run, he was a monster too.
He was a monster. Oh my God. When he was drinking Coca-Cola on the bench.
That's awesome.
That was hilarious.
But think about that, guys. Seriously. The man breaks his jaw.
I know.
Goes into the locker room. Whatever they did to him, I have no idea.
Gets it wired shut. Literally.
Finishes the game. Finishes the series. Yeah. I mean, if I broke my jaw, I'd be crying on the floor.
Yeah.
And you'd lose me for 6 months.
Yeah. I was going to say, I would not be at Luigi's.
I don't even think they should sign him, but don't make him play. He's older.
Stick him on the third pairing or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Do exactly what the Capitals did. Limit his ice time.
Or carry 7D and just sit him every other game, every third game, like whatever it is. Like I still think like having those people like around, and that's why I really wanted to re-sign Marchand. I think it's like somebody
I did too. I
who
thought
could
the same
help
thing.
shape the locker room because he's been around it. He's seen different phases. He knows what it's like to win. He knows what it's like to lose and lose really badly.
I don't think upper management was happy with Marchand's leadership. I just don't see like how though, because there's nobody else there. Like he was the last standing member he was.
of that like original Bruins Stanley Cup core. Exactly.
I love that Marchand stayed true to himself.
Yeah,
and he never changed for anybody. No matter what.
You knew what type of caliber player in person he was going into it. You knew his style of play. He irritates people.
It's literally like watching like the girl who got away with living their best life. It's awful.
But
awful watching him.
But he did it.
The Panthers.
He was like Kenny
Trying to talk
Linsman.
about Sabrina.
Yeah,
He's like Kenny Linsman of the day. He was the rat. He was the original.
Yeah.
And you knew that. You knew what you were getting. And I think they tried to change him. But he did mature.
He definitely calmed down.
He
calmed
calmed down.
From, like licking guys' necks, to, like, just giving them like a couple jabs in the face.
Yes.
So there's been some progress that has been made. But I thought that was hilarious.
I love that. I love what he did. He didn't think. He just reacted and he did things. Brad, I love you, kid. My God, come on.
I remember the Boston Herald. It was just like the liquor's at it again. I was like, what the hell are they talking about?
How about when they bit the finger? They bit.
Oh yeah, that was,
and they kept going.
Yeah, Burrows. Yeah.
Well, they were all doing that
2011,
game.
yeah.
2011. They were all doing that game to torture them.
Highlights of that the other.
Oh, I could watch that
was
all day.
Hilarious.
But the Bruins need to find their identity again.
It's gonna be a while.
And if you're going to change that identity, think about it.
I don't know if it will be, though. I really don't know. I don't think it'll be like as long as people... I think people think like we're in for the long haul, like 5-10 years. I don't think it'll ever be like that.
No, I don't think
this
so.
is a very cyclical league.
Yeah.
You'll see teams be bad, and then they'll turn it around, and they'll be good for a while, and then they'll be bad again. Right. Let's go with like Chicago. Yeah. They were on top of the league for a decade.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, they lose some guys get older, they retire,
right.
Now they're back down to the bottom.
Yeah, they spent a lot.
But they're building it up. Yeah. The same thing with the Rangers. They were good for a very, very, very long time. And now you're kind of seeing like the back end of that.
Well, I think the Rangers screwed themselves when they literally got rid of their entire depth for Rick Nash.
Oh.
When they made it to the Stanley Cup.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
When they lost to the Kings.
They kind of went all in, though. I kind of respect that.
No, I mean...
They did go all in.
But they had good teams, like, after that, too.
Yeah.
They really did.
They very underperformed last year.
Like, the Capitals, too. Like I think that they're still, like, not at the top. I think they were, like, in the upper third, I would say. Upper fourth, right around there.
Which is funny, because they were pretty bad a couple of years ago.
They were pretty bad, yeah. But I think that's what happened. I think, like, teams will, like, bounce around. There's a lot of parity in this league, as opposed to, like, the NFL. Like, the Chiefs are a lock. Like, the Eagles are going to be there.
Yep.
Same thing with basketball.
Explain this.
What?
The Buffalo Sabres.
Oh, they just suck. That's so bad. That's not fair.
They are bound to mediocrity.
That is such a bad, it's such a bad team. And I saw a graphic earlier this summer. And it showed like what the Buffalo Sabres could have been. It was everyone they got rid of, they didn't pay, they didn't sign, they traded, they cut their contract. It was legitimately an all-star team. They had like 20 Stanley Cups between them or something like that.
Yeah.
Like people who like won the Stanley Cup.
Are you kidding me?
Literally.
Evan Rodriguez, Ryan O'Reilly,
Sam Reinhart,
Brandon Montour.
Wait a minute, all of these players went through the Sabres?
Yeah.
All of them, yeah. Almack, he was their goalie too.
Yes, you're right, correct, yes.
It's insane. Taylor Hall was there briefly. It like blows my mind, and I'm like, what do they do? Like, so as bad as like the Bruins management is, we complain about the Bruins. Like, we are not the Sabres. Like, thankfully, anyone who's a Buffalo Sabres fan, a diehard Buffalo Sabres fan, is a true fucking hockey fan.
Yeah.
Like, you love the sport of hockey.
100%.
And you probably are like a little bit insane.
Yeah.
You really have to be.
We're a little insane too.
But at least we're not.
All right, so we need because Julie's going to be back next week. She's not going to allow us to continue this conversation.
No.
So let's get closure. So I'm going to end it with this question. I'm going to pose this question to the two of you.
Yeah.
This year coming up, Pasternak. You brought this up before.
Yeah.
That he stepped up.
Yeah, big time.
Do you think he can carry this franchise in a leadership role?
I think we have to see like what he has. I think he's still young enough to do it, but it always amazes me the people who are like, you have to trade him, you have to get rid of that guy. And I've said this before. I'm like, who's going to score the goals?
Yeah.
You cannot win every game scoring 0 goals.
And that's what scares me. What you just said. That's what scares me.
I'm pretty sure I read something they're going no captain this year.
They are going no captain this year. They're doing 3 alternates. So I'm
that would make sense.
Pasternak will be one. McAvoy will be another one. I don't know who will be the third.
I can't even. Swayman? Has a goalie ever been a captain or an assistant?
Luongo was.
Oh, he was. That's
I
right.
think he was like one of the first ones.
Maybe. Not Elias.
You think?
Hampus.
Hampus?
Yeah. As a third alternate?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, they might rotate the third one.
Coyle was one.
Coyle's gone, Carlo's one too. He's gone.
Miss you, Coyle.
Marchand was
Thank
one.
God. I don't miss Carlo.
No. I liked him. I did like him, to be honest with you, but I wasn't hurt when he was gone.
Was he hurt in 2019?
Was he hurt?
Yeah.
I just think he sucked.
Wasn't great.
So
Really nice guy though. I've met him like several times. He's a really, really good dude. And he talked to my mother. Like my mother likes him like personally. But watching that guy play hockey, literally, like I wanted to smash my TV set.
You think his early
happens.
concussions early on in his career?
Yeah, no, he's had some bad luck for sure. And I just think like a lot of hockey is luck.
Yeah.
Like same thing with
Yeah.
Survivor.
Yep.
I didn't realize how much of Survivor was luck. Like between like who you get cast with, who you get placed on a team with,
Yeah.
Oh,
your
God,
starting
yeah.
beach.
Oh,
Like
my
our
God,
beach
yeah.
had no fruit.
If you win or keep your vote.
Yeah, stuff like that. Thanks for always bringing that up.
Every
I really
episode we
appreciate
have to bring that up. Let's just make sure that we
But
keep
what makes
that
it
in.
different with hockey is that every year you have a chance to like all right, last year sucked. Like I had no luck. I can go back. I know training camp opens in middle of September.
Yep.
We're ready to
Yep.
go. Like we'll get going again.
Let's go.
We'll start it
Let's go
again.
hard.
Yeah.
Survivor, it's like you don't know like when the next time. Like it might never come.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like that's a different. Like the stakes
So
are like
you're all in.
they're way higher. So you want to like go all out and just like do it.
Yep.
But because you're like you don't know when the next time is going to
Yeah,
be.
when
But
you're
the
gonna-
luck factor is the one thing you can't prepare for. The same thing with hockey. But at least you
Yeah.
have another chance. Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, so I think
Yeah, they don't roll their dice on.
they don't roll the dice and get skulls like some people
do. You think Pasternak can?
I think if Pasternak works on his defense.
Yeah, I mean he's a one-dimensional player in the sense that like he's very highly skilled, and like
He's extreme.
I saw that especially in his rookie year, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this kid has something, and I think you know right away. I mean,
Yeah.
he was scoring like 2 goals a night at like 18, 19
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when I was
Right,
like,
yes.
he might have been in his
Ridiculous.
20s, but really, really, really good player, and you just knew he had like a presence about him, and
Yeah.
he could step up and be a superstar in the city. I don't know how good his defensive game can be. I don't know if you need it to be that good because he's so strong offensively.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like we were
right.
spoiled with like the Marchands, the
We were really
Bergerons,
spoiled with
those
Bergeron.
kind of guys when they're playing. You know, even Krejci, he had like a pretty
We were
decent
very
defensive
spoiled.
game
Yeah,
too.
we
Yeah.
were very spoiled down the middle for quite.
But
some
I just think
time.
like
Right,
his
right, I
ceiling
agree.
is so strong. Like I have never seen a 50 goal scorer in my life on the Bruins.
Yeah.
Like that was crazy
You
to see
have.
it.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
We're good, yeah.
Did he get 60 that year?
Nearly?
No, Pasternak. 2 years
Pasternak
ago?
got, yeah, he did. Yeah, 2 years ago he got 60.
So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I've never seen that either, and like that is just like
Which is
so
it's astonishing.
crazy. Yeah,
Pasternak got 50 goals last year, right?
I think he got it was either like high 40s or it might have
I
been
mean,
50.
doing that for what they had as a team is Pasternak's pretty elite.
It's really impressive.
Better than
So
Austin Matthews.
I think.
I agree with him. I agree with him.
I don't blame him. There.
So yeah, to the question you posed me, yeah, I think he can do it. I think he can be a leader on that team and a strong
the
leader.
choice everyone's going to say is McAvoy, which makes sense.
I think so, too.
Everybody's
I-
saying it.
I-
Everybody's saying
I
that.
think Pasternak's going to be our next captain.
And McAvoy's been around for a long time
Yeah.
too. You know what's funny? I thought Pasternak was going to be the next captain because they had that promo.
Yeah.
That was in June, I think, when they released the new jerseys.
Yeah,
And they showed him
yeah.
opening the box.
Yeah,
And they're like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
he's going to be the next captain. But then they came out and said no.
I think he's going to be. I
no
think he's
captain.
the face of the franchise right
Yeah,
now.
no, I do too. I do
I think,
too.
if they want to build something like they used to have, it's going to be around.
And they have to keep him. Like, please do not trade this man.
No, you can't.
I cannot watch a game where it's 1-0 or 10-0 every single time because you need somebody to score goals.
Yeah.
If he's scoring 40, 50,
Why? You
60,
don't think Michael Isemon's going to score 30 goals?
I don't even know if he's going to see the ice.
Probably not.
He might be hanging out with me on the
Don't
ninth
worry,
floor
we
upstairs.
signed Morgan. Actually, I really like Morgan than geeky.
I do too.
I like
That's another
geeky.
one.
Yeah, no, I like more than
I do.
geeky. I'm psyched.
Everyone's like, you had a career year. I'm like, yeah, but you want that from someone. So maybe next year, he may not get 30 goals, but if he can get 21, 22, 23 goals, it's...
He always tries to, that kid.
I like Corrali. I'm glad Corrali's back.
I'm glad he's back.
I know you're
too.
not crazy about him,
Oh,
but
you don't like him?
I like him.
I do like him, but I'm like, is that really where we need to spend our money right now?
No, but I just think it's like you have a guy who like knows like, you know, how it is to like lose like that. And also,
Right.
like, he's a good like third line guy. He can kill penalties.
Yeah, he is a good
you can
guy.
put him on the fourth.
Yep,
He's
yep.
still physical. He'll fight.
Right.
He gets in the corners. He plays center, which is always like a
Yes.
huge thing. So like, I don't hate that move at all. I was bummed when they let him go.
I was
years
too.
ago.
I was
And
too.
To see him come back, I'm like,
And
oh,
he-
that's
and he
pretty
was
cool.
good with Columbus. He was good with
He
Columbus.
was, yeah.
He
always
did.
and he always played well. So I mean, I'm fine with that. I just, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know how this will go. I think it can go a few different ways. They have a ton of depth. It's just like the depth that like they don't really need. Like they're
It's their
weak
top
up
six
front.
right now.
They're weak up front. That's the only thing. And if the
Yeah.
defense can stay healthy, I mean, you have a strong basis of people. You just have to like really just like get one more guy.
If exactly, maybe a center too, maybe two.
So two more guys.
If
I was trying to be nice to my favorite team, but
Yeah.
if Swayman has a bounce back year,
If we don't bring it, stop right there. Stop.
and if they have a solid season, I can see them being a wild card.
I think they could sneak it. I really do. I don't think it's like out
I
of the
don't
realm.
think they're a fucking
I'm pouting. I'm pouting right now, so I'm not talking.
This whole episode, by the way. I know.
Yeah, maybe I should be the one to break the ties out. This week we have to give your father a
If we,
break.
if we bring Swayman up, we'll be talking for another 45 minutes.
We'll leave it at that.
All right, so I think we have closure. I think we're good. So Julie comes back next week. We can back on track.
I can already hear her like.
She's she could hear it someplace. Yeah,
She texted me, so maybe she.
she probably see like, what are you're talking about it, aren't you?
No, she doesn't.
All right, ready? Cheers.
1, 2, 3. Cheers. We'll throw it. Oh wow, a skull. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah,
Three.
skull. 3.
That kind of is a skull.
That is
You
the
can
red.
play
We
craps,
call the
it
red
really
skull.
is.
Yeah.
What's your vote? What?
Used to it. Scheduled post.
What was the number? I'm sorry.
3.
3. Lucky number 3. I actually really like this name. My life's a Maxident.
My life's a Maxident. That's
His
a.
name is Maxident instead of an accident.
Oh, okay.
That's
That
cool.
actually is
That's
pretty catchy,
very
yeah.
nice.
Thank you, Max, for the question. And he is asking, do you guys have any secret menu items?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let's start with you. Did you make anything when? Because I'm sure the podcast knows Scott worked at Luigi's for many years.
I did,
He's
yes.
a great employee. I love working with him.
Disclaimer, whatever he's going to say is going to be some disgusting, salty concoction.
Well, you talked about a few of the concoctions that you made before.
I did.
Do you want to share
Well,
with
I
the
never.
viewers again?
I never cooked, but we were allowed to have one meal, so we were able to eat something. So my go-to
Here it is.
was boiled ham
Yep.
with pickles and
That's
mustard.
really not like that out of
It's
the
not
realm,
crazy,
though.
but the one that you're referring to is a meatball sub with pickles.
Yeah, and we shouted out Anthony Viteri.
And,
that's
and
his-
you left on that, so please don't leave. You walked out on us, which
Although-
I don't blame you.
I think anything with pickles is good, so.
Yeah, anything with pickles is good. But no, on Luigi's menu, is there an item that no one really knows, but someone calls and orders?
It's very secretive.
Uh-oh.
Very secretive.
I don't know if,
You might know what it is.
I think I do.
So you've heard of like we do like a thin crust pizza. That's
Yes.
our like go-to.
Yep.
If you call and order cheese pizza, you're gonna get like a thin crust pizza.
Yep.
Some people like a thicker crust, thicker dough.
Yep.
We do a double dough,
Yep.
which
Which-
you've had before.
My wife orders all the time.
It's
Whenever
really
we get
good.
pizzas,
Delicious.
a
It's
double
really
dough
good.
pizza
It's
is what
very
we get.
filling. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a ton of food, but it's so good. It's like airy. It crisps up like nice on like the top.
Mm-hmm.
Like it still has a ton of sauce. It's like a ton of cheese.
It's in my eyes.
It's really good. So, we have had people though. The double dough isn't enough. They've asked for the triple dough, and I will not name any names because it's tough to make.
Ooh.
It's tough to cook. It's tough to fit in the box.
Yeah.
And we've had issues like putting the lid on the box because it would turn into like an accordion thing.
Yeah,
Cheese
yeah,
go
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have made triple dough pizza. It's
Yeah.
literally 3 doughs stacked on
That's,
top.
oh my God,
Yeah.
how do you do that?
It's like
It's a lot of carbs.
close to. It's a ton of carbs. It's a ton of. It's like I think it's 3 pounds of dough.
That's
Literally.
insane.
Just the dough. So you start off 3 pounds of food minus the sauce, and then we're putting 8 ounces. So it's probably like close to like 4 pounds when it comes out of the oven. So
damn,
and it takes a long time to fucking cook. It's just so much food, and it's only like like when you put something in the oven, the oven stays at a certain temperature, so you have to like time it because you're like if it's in longer than like 8 or 9 minutes, it's gonna like really burn. Right? But if it's in there less, it's not gonna cook right.
Okay.
The issue with the triple dough, you have to consider like there's a middle portion of dough that might not like get the same amount of heat in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
So I try to stretch it out as thin as I can. It's tough because it's supposed to fit in the box. So there's like all kinds of like logistical issues. What I will do is, and this is something for like the home cooks too.
Okay.
If you're cooking at home, people will make a pizza and it'll come out, it's great. Comes out crispy, they like it, good structure. They'll take that out, they'll put another pizza right in afterwards.
Okay.
So the stone doesn't heat up properly. They'll take it out, same amount of time, 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
The top is cooked.
Yeah.
The bottom is raw. And they're like, well, why is this? You have to let the stone reheat. The oven has to get back up to temperature. It takes some time.
Okay.
Let it reheat for like 5 minutes, or 5-10 minutes, like whatever it might be.
Yep.
Then put it back on. With the triple dough, I'll have a pizza that comes out of the oven.
Yep.
Sit there. Usually I'll let that spot clear up. So there's 6 spots on top, 6 spots on the bottom. I'll work clockwise on the top oven, clockwise on the bottom oven. By the time I'm done with the bottom oven, the top oven's ready to go. It's back up to temperature. So I'll start the whole process all over again. The triple dough, I'll take a pizza out of the oven and I'll put the triple dough right back on top. So it'll take longer to cook. The top might be a little bit more cooked than the bottom.
Yep.
But it'll even out. You won't get like just a mouthful of like raw dough. Yeah, you won't be like sitting there like chewing it like it's a piece of bubble gum.
So now, well, that was awesome. That's very.
Maybe
We're gonna get some orders.
I'm not gonna. That's too much dough for me. But now it's out there.
You
so
could eat for like a week. Though.
yeah, my God, you're kidding me. That's way too much.
Slice
But now that it's out there,
You
so
might get some weird looks if you order that.
Well, it's very hush hush. People won't order it in person; they'll order on the phone, and I'll see it. And I'm like, those who know, they know. But it's a ton of food. It is a ton of food. I'm telling
That's
you.
crazy.
Do you put like extra cheese and extra
Comes
sauce
it. Yeah,
on it too?
I mean, I give it. You know, your buddy, you shot him out a few weeks ago, Mike Dell. He does the deli double, which is double dough, double cheese.
Yeah.
Deli
And
double.
He calls it the deli double.
It's a ton of that's just a ton of food as it is. So I can only imagine like
He
a
can-
triple deli.
He can eat.
He's in very good shape. He's a big boy. He's very muscular. But that dude can eat.
Fueled by Luigi's. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
He can eat like the meal of like 5 people and still be hungry.
Yeah,
God bless
no. When he comes to the house and we have food and people done eating, I go, Mikey, there's still food left. I got you, and it's gone.
And that's it?
He's a garbage disposal.
Oh, so that's great.
Yep. So he's very love Mikey.
So he was telling me a story last Thanksgiving, the one prior. His grandmother made like pies and stuff.
Okay.
For the people that come over, and then she made
That's nice.
a full pie just for him.
Oh, just for him?
Just for him, and he ate the whole thing in one
That is
sitting.
serious.
After eating.
And he's in amazing shape. Like he's
he's built, like you said.
big boy.
He's a big boy. But he ate that whole pie by himself after he ate. Like,
Where does he put it all?
I don't know.
Yeah,
His arms. He's got,
That's
he's
crazy.
got huge biceps.
All right, I'll have to maybe hook him up with a triple dough.
There we go. We'll have him do the taste test.
The deli double.
All right, well, thank you very much again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you're watching, please subscribe. We'll appreciate you.
Enjoy vacation, Julie. But
Enjoy next episode, next week, we're going to have Julie and David back. Justin, as always, thank you very much.
Always a pleasure. Having a blast. What?
Same time.
Oh, same time next week. Am I on vacation or what?
That's all right.
I'm not
Same
checking out.
time.
I promise. I'm still
When
present.
Julie's on here, we just fall
We just fall
it's
in line.
bad.
This is, but
It's bad. She's gonna have some words. for
Mel,
us
she'll be
next
back.
week.
We promise you.
She might call a meeting before.
We made the production meeting before is going to be bad. She's going to tear into
She
us.
keeps a tight ship.
Yeah, she does. And we miss David, so he'll be back in next week. But as always, thanks again.
When do we
Appreciate
go on
it.
vacation?
We never get on vacation ever.
Yeah.
Never.
I'm used to it. Anyway.
But I love doing this, so this is
Actually,
phenomenal.
you went on vacation.
I did.
Yeah, Fiji.
Yeah. Oh well, best vacation of my life.
Yeah, exactly. All right. On that note, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next
Same
week.
time next week.